Hey, Perfect Community, and welcome. My name is Dr. Heather Carden. I'm super excited to be here with you today on this last Wednesday of 2022, to help you better understand all things ketones, ketosis, and all things Prove It. So, Julie, as you're joining, let us know where you're joining from. Let us know how long you've been with Prove It. As you're getting notification to join us live, I'm going to tell you just a couple minutes about myself, how I became a part of this amazing community. Again, my name is Dr. Heather Carden. I've been with Prove It since 2015. I'm the co-owner of Carden Center for Wellness, where I have practiced for 25 years this December alongside my husband, Dr. Ralph Carden. I'm a functional medicine practitioner. What that simply means is we actually look for the interference of the body. We don't treat names of illnesses. We actually look for the interference in the body, look to remove the interference so the body can begin to heal itself. With every single protocol for every person that walks into our office, we always begin with allowing the body to start to heal with giving it proper energy. So we've been talking about a low carb ketogenic lifestyle since we opened up our doors 25 plus years ago. So having people eliminate processed sugar, processed foods, going back to the basics of eating, which is eating when hungry, stop when full. This idea of intermittent fasting or time restrictive eating we've been teaching 20 some years ago. So you can imagine how excited I was when I got a phone call back in 2015. I already had been practicing and teaching the ketogenic diet when I heard Prove It did what nobody else could do. They actually made the first pure therapeutic exogenous ketone, which means you didn't have to calculate your macros, you didn't have to measure and weigh everything, make sure you had perfect sleep, no stress, almost lived in a bubble, because I've done the ketogenic diet and taught the ketogenic diet. I know how hard it can be, especially if you have medical challenges or if you have a stressful environment, stressful job. Now you can simply grab your favorite shaker bottle. You can grab a flavor, amazing flavor. Back in 2015, we had one flavor, which was Orange Dream. If you were back there in the 2015, drop some oranges down below. I didn't care what flavor it was. I just cared that you could simply get in ketosis in less than 59 minutes. Or you could raise your level of ketones to an amazing therapeutic level where you felt incredible, better energy, better cognition, better digestion, better skin, less cravings, better satiety in less than 59 minutes. So we've improved our flavors. We've got many more flavors. We've even have free self-fermented ketones. We have a neural kick ketones. So we continue to improve our ketones and our support products. My job here today is to help you better understand how you can optimize your life using our incredible support products here at Prove It, starting with our hero product, which is our Keto Nap. So I'm drinking up Heart Tart today, which is my favorite flavor. I actually woke up this morning and had a broth. I love the broth in the morning, especially when it is super cold. It's been the minus temperatures here in the Midwest. I'm coming to you live from Kansas City. If I didn't mention that, let me know where you're coming live from, since we are a global company now. And then I'm going to get down to business, which is helping you better understand where we can help you optimize your life here at Prove It. So I'm going to refresh my questions over here on my computer. I'm seeing Dawn has a question here about trouble with fat and menopause. So we do know is that ketones are an energy source. Ketones are not only energy to help you feel better, move better, longer, more energy for exercise, to fold laundry, to do our day-to-day operations. They also work at the cellular level between our brain, from cell to cell, from gland to gland, from brain to the rest of our body. So it improves communication from things like our hypothalamus, our pituitary, to our gonads. So when you're talking about menopause, sometimes a hot flash is just a short circuit. There's many other causes of hot flash, but we do know ketones don't have any hormones in them, but they are communicators between our different hormones and our different glands and our different gonads and our different master switches. So when you hear people say, well, I experienced better relief of symptoms with my hormones, or with PMS, or with menopause symptoms, or andropause for men, it's because ketones help improve communications, because it's a better, clear energy source within our body. We also know ketones help decrease cravings towards sugary foods, which we know sugars increase aromatase, which is an estrogenic enzyme. Higher estrogen leads to more fat deposits, which leads to more imbalances with hormones. So it's a win-win combination when you have a better energy source. We see less cravings of less sugary items, which help balance out your body's own hormones organically. So hopefully that helps answer those questions. So what can I do? So someone said, what do I do if I am drinking them daily, but I'm in a quote standstill? So I'm going to assume that is a plateau. So the definition of a stall or plateau, and I'm going to assuming that is about your weight or about fat, is that nothing is changing. That means you're measuring in 6 to 9 different points on your body. You're measuring your free fat mass, your water mass, your bone mass, your visceral fat, not just a number on your bathroom scale. Nothing's changing in 12 to 24 days. It's not just 1 to 2 days. Then that's where we have our amazing 24 fast. We have our new I fast symptoms. You need to create metabolic confusion, or you do our reboot, whether you're doing 24 hours, 36 hours, 48 hours, create metabolic confusion. That's where our Keto Pro comes into play. Our Keto Cream comes into play. You actually add the Mitoplex if you're just doing our NAT. If you're just doing our Keto NAT, add the Mitoplex to it. Review the video on how Mitoplex upgrades and helps decrease fat deposit and increases lean muscle mass. Change the time at which you're drinking your ketones. Change the time of your eating window. Again, create metabolic confusion. If you've been doing the same workout the last 12 to 18 months, you need to do something different. So we say drink 2 packages of ketones daily, and then again, a 24-hour fast 1 time a week, reboot once monthly. If you're not doing that, that's going to help create metabolic confusion and get your body moving in a different direction to help create or break that standstill or that plateau. So congratulations, Sandy said she's been drinking them since 11/28. She did not go off at Christmas and has lost 13 pounds of fat, and she's back on it. So congrats. Oh, Kathy, great questions. What does Signal OS pills do? Great question. So Signal OS is a synergistic formula. We have an AM and a PM formula. They work amazingly well synergistically with our Keto NAT or ketones. So what they do in the morning is there is an adaptogenic formula to help your body rise and shine. If you're a person who has a hard time waking up, that alarm goes off and it startles your body because you're not having a good cortisol rhythm, you're not having good deep sleep, you're not getting enough sleep at night or have trouble sleeping, you wake up in the morning and you're just hard to get going, not feeling refreshed. The Signal AM in the morning helps your body adapt to that cortisol level, helps adapt to rise and shine, adaptogens, certain vitamins, nutrients, and minerals to work synergistically with the NAT in the morning. And then the PM formula has things like 5-HTP, has different vitamins, minerals to help your body calm down so it rests, repose, recycles, and rejuvenate. I actually love using the Keto Pro with the Signal PM, anywhere from 1 to 3 capsules at night to help calm your body off. If you're a person who says, oh, I'm a night owl, that is not a natural state for your brain. You should actually rest and repose. Your brain should start to shut off at 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. at night. If you start to actually increase your energy and start to wind up at night, be a night owl, that's not really a good thing. That actually promotes or decreases your longevity, promotes anti-aging, or promotes, let me say that again. It decreases longevity. It promotes aging at night when you're winding up your brain past the time it should be. You should be winding down as your cortisol drops at night around that 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. time frame. So use that Signal PM plus the Keto Pro, which I love, at night to help get your body in that state of ketosis so your brain can start to rest, repose, recycle, and rejuvenate so you wake up feeling refreshed. So great question. Thanks for asking that. Again, I've lost my questions over here. Let me get back to my computer here. Again, let me know where you're watching from. Let me know what you're drinking up. If you're doing the 5-day I fast, let us know if you've got that product. There is still some available in the store. I know the first time it actually sold out very, very quickly. We want to make sure you have every opportunity to grab that. My questions are feeding funny over there. So how do ketones help your liver and help non-alcoholic fatty liver disease? So non-alcoholic fatty liver disease actually happens when someone's been eating too many carbs, too many processed sugars for years and years or decades and decades. So what ketones do is they actually help turn off one of these enzymes in our brain that helps us crave sugars. So if you stop craving sugars, you're less likely to eat sugars, which helps decrease the accumulation accumulation of fat around your liver. Ketones are also an energy source. So if you have more energy, you're more likely to get moving. We also help encourage a HIIT workout. When you're doing 5 to 10 minutes of HIIT workout every day, not hours and hours on the treadmill or the bike, but doing a HIIT workout, you tap into that stored fat. Ketones are also thermogenic to tap into that stored fat. It's going to tap into that fat that's stored around the liver, the non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. And then when you do time-restricted eating or you do our 24-hour fast program or reboot program, we know that when that happens at 12 to 14 hours, when you're fasting, which means you eat in an 8-hour window and then you're letting your body rest and let autophagy happen, your body actually truly gets into ketosis. It taps into that stored fat, which is that non-alcoholic fatty liver disease around the liver, around your other visceral organs, to tap into that fat, to break it down and use it for energy. But I do want to have a disclaimer. Ketones are an energy source. They do not treat, they do not heal, they do not remiss, they do not treat any healthcare issue, anything like non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. But how do they help? So they don't treat, they don't reverse. We're not here, and I'm not here to diagnose or give you any medical advice. I'm here to simply share what ketones can do in your body when you're giving your body the natural energy source, such as ketones, because our body has two energy sources, has glucose, which comes from carbohydrates, or it has ketones, which comes from fats. We know that our ketones, pure therapeutic exogenous ketones, are water soluble. There is no fat inside of them. They're simply a byproduct of fatty acid metabolism. Meaning water soluble. It means you drink them, your body uses what it needs. You can expect to stay in that state of ketosis for anywhere from 2 to 4 to 6+ hours, depending on how fat adapted your body is, how fast your metabolism is, how effective your body is at burning different metabolites. And then your body simply washes away what it doesn't need, meaning it's water soluble. When things are fat soluble, like vitamins A, E, D, and K, coconut oil, avocado oil, things are fat soluble, they actually get stored in the fat cell. So when they're water soluble, they simply get washed away, simply like when you drink too much water. You take excess B vitamins, excess C vitamins, your body uses what it needs, eliminates out what it doesn't need. So if you drink your keto up today, you'll get in ketosis. But if you don't drink any ketones tomorrow and you're on a paleo diet, a Whole30 diet, a low carb diet, you probably will not test in ketosis tomorrow, because these only will stay in your body until your body uses them, anywhere from 2 to 4 to 6 hours. Then your body used up what it needs. It's not going to be in ketosis unless you refeed more ketones tomorrow. So hopefully that helps answer a couple of those questions I saw come through the chat there today. So we definitely want to help you better understand them. Yes, you can mix and match any flavors that you want. You can mix and match the Mitoplex, which is our amazing electrolyte formula. You can mix that with your ketones. You can mix it with your Keto Kick. You can mix it with your Keto Pro. There's no right or wrong time to drink your Mitoplex. Anywhere from 1 to 3 a day is optimal, or good, better, best, we say. Let us know where you guys are watching from. I don't know where anybody's watching from. Cheryl, Denise, Deb, Jeanette, Amy, Karen, Monica, Melanie, Diana. Where are you guys watching from? And anybody get the iFast program? Anybody participating in the iFast program? Oh, good question. What is the 5-day iFast? So the 5-day iFast program is meant for the person who has never done any intermittent fasting, or maybe they've tried it, they just can't wiggle down that time frame. They're still getting up and eating at 6 a.m. until 10 p.m. They can't seem to get that window down. They wake up hungry, they eat dinner, they're still hungry after dinner. So we've created this 5-day iFast program to really launch you into that amazing window of eating in maybe a 10 to 8 hour window. So there's 5 days to help you get up, drink water, have your ketones, have your product, and then help push back that morning window eating program. You still eat 2 well-rounded meals a day, maybe have a good snack in there, get your protein, your greens, your fat in there, and then let your body rest. Have your ketones at night to help reduce your cravings, help that feeling of satiety where you're feeling fuller longer, calm down that nervous system so you don't go for some popcorn or some cookies or whatever may be left in your house. And then when your brain's in that state of ketosis, you're going to tap in, you're going to burn fat for fuel. We've got a great video on your brain being in ketosis when you go to bed. Going to calm down your brain so you actually go to sleep and sleep better and wake up feeling refreshed. So we feel very confident that doing a 5-day iFast program eating 2 healthy, well-rounded meals, whether it's a vegan, vegetarian, low carb, clean 30, gluten-free, dairy-free, whatever lifestyle you choose, as long as it's clean, unprocessed, not processed food, eliminate the food colorings, that's really going to help you launch into that week after week. And you could do this week after week because it's helping you narrow down that time window. So again, if you're a person who just can't seem to get in an 8 or 9 hour eating window program, this is designed for you. Or maybe someone who does a reboot program and then they go right back into that 12-hour eating window. This would be fantastic for you because it'll help you continue to be on that 8-hour eating program. And across the world, this is what researchers have found over the last 5 years, that eating in an 8-hour window is optimal because it's almost more important when you eat than what you eat, because it allows your body to have things like autophagy, increase your human growth hormone, increase your white blood cell count. And when you're drinking ketones, you're still in that fasting state. When you're having your mitoplex, when you're having your keto kick, when you're having your up, you're still, as long as you're drinking, mix it with water. If you mix it with almond milk, if you put fruit in it, it's not counting in your fast. You need to mix it with water. Yes, sparkling water is okay. You're still in your fasting window. So wake up, have some water, have some ketones, have some broth. Yes, your broth will still be in your fasting window. So you can wake up and have your broth in the morning, or you can have herbal tea if you wanted to, still in that fasting window. It breaks when you have food that increases your glucose or your insulin is released. So when you have that meal, or a handful of almonds, handful of olives, a bite of chocolate chip cookie, whatever that looks like for you, or a boiled egg, that starts your eating window until the evening when you eat your eating window. So hopefully that helps answer those questions on what our iFast program is really about. So Betty is sharing her amazing results with that. So I do see 2 or 3 questions about NASH. So NASH is going to be the same answer that we talked about for non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. Again, ketones don't treat, remiss, or diagnose any disease. What they do is they're a cleaner energy source. When the liver gets sick or the liver gets congested, the great thing about the liver is you can actually dissect part of the liver and it can actually grow back healthier. Just like when you break your leg, it will heal, it will regenerate, but depending on how healthy the rest of the body is. But we're talking about ketones, which are an energy source for the body. The cleaner the energy source, the better the ability for the body to actually regenerate or heal in those areas that are broken. So we know giving your body a cleaner energy source is going to run better. When your mindset's better, because ketones calm down your body's anxiety, impulsivity, increases GABA, which is our joyful, feel-good energy. We know mindset matters, whatever your health condition is and whatever you're going through. I see lots of people watching. So this is perfect. Betty says, I'm spilling ketones into my urine. You're supposed to do that. So what happens when I drink my ketones, I drink my ketones, they go right into my body. I'm not on a ketogenic diet. Let's say number 1 option. If I'm not on a ketogenic diet, I'm eating my food, say I eat my bagel, I eat my apple, or I have my big Cobb salad, and I drink my ketones, this is instant energy. It's already broken down. Or I drank my heart tart, instant energy, already broken down. My body, if it has a Cobb salad, it has to break everything down. I have to release my stomach enzymes, my pancreatic enzymes, my liver has to sift and sort, maybe my gallbladder has to release some enzymes, then my small intestine absorbs the nutrients, and then it's released into the bloodstream. With this, it's energy already. Nothing has to be digested. Nothing has to be broken down. I don't have to release any enzymes. My gallbladder doesn't have to do anything. If I have one or don't have one, it doesn't matter. My liver doesn't have to do anything. There's no fat in here. It simply is given instant energy right into my body. I talked about like Miracle Grow. Energy right into my system. My body is so smart. It says, I just want energy. What's the fastest, quickest energy source? Just like a hybrid car, I want energy now. This is energy now. If I had a bagel in my hand, not energy now, it has to go through the whole digestive process. Once I use this, my body will go back and grab the energy from the bagel, the salad, the Cobb salad, whatever it is. If I don't need it, then I store it. That's why it's great to have ketones. Maybe if you're an overeater, you go back for a second plate. It's a great time to have ketones an hour before eating or 40 minutes before eating, because it makes this feeling of satiety where you feel fuller longer, so you're less likely to go back for a second plate. You know, at a nice restaurant, you can't go back for second servings of steak or potatoes or other things like that. You get one plate, you don't get two. Well, that's what ketones do. They actually make you feel like you're in a nice restaurant. You go back, you feel full, you feel satisfied, you feel joyful when you eat the food. So ketones create that feeling of satiety. They're not just, you can use them in between meals if you're a snacker. If you're an overeater, self-server, we call it, you're serving yourself a second dish, you can have it before you get ready to eat. Again, 35, 40 minutes to an hour before, because they will peak about 45 minutes before, just depending on how fast you drink them. So you want to make sure that you get that feeling of satiety. Or if you want to help protect your lean muscle mass, have a better workout, have a better PR, you can drink them prior to working out. If you're an endurance athlete and you work out for 2 hours, you want to drink them 2 hours post-workout to protect your lean muscle, to help continue to protect that lean muscle and actually keep the oxygen-rich environment to your lean muscle mass and keep your mindset right. We know the difference between one more set, one more minute, one more rep is mindset. That's why people love doing our Neuro Boost right before a workout. I like doing a Neuro Boost right before a long day with the patients, a mid-afternoon brain charge, or right before I do a Facebook Live and I'm reading all this posts and stuff and reading my computer. I like to have my brain fired up. The difference between the Keto Kick and the Up or the Nat is that this is one single serving. It's a shot, a neuro kick, if you want to call that, has very specific amino acids for your brain. We have 20 some different amino acids, but these amino acids are very specific for your brain that are very hard to find in the normal daily diet. So they're very specific. If you've had a history, maybe you've been in a car wreck, maybe you've had some type of brain bruising, maybe you played soccer, maybe you're a gymnast, again, maybe a car wreck, maybe you fell down and bruised your brain, maybe you just need a little bit more help, anxiety or some ADD, ADHD. Again, we're not treating or diagnosing, we're just giving better fuel to your brain. Then this would be an amazing fuel for your brain. So we're talking about spilling over into your urine. So if you drink 4 ketones a day, your body doesn't need all those ketones. You're going to spill over what you don't need. Just like when you drink water. If you drink excess water, you only need 1 gallon of water a day and drink 2 gallons of water, your body's going to spill over the excess. Maybe you do need 1 gallon of water a day. Your cells are going to soak up what it needs. It's going to eliminate out what it doesn't need. So it is normal for your body to spill ketones through the urine. Whether you're on a ketogenic diet and your liver's breaking down the fat and uncoupling it, or you're drinking exogenous ketones. We've been measuring ketones in urines since I would say 1940s, 1930s. That's been the hallmark measuring for ketosis. Before we had all these little meter sticks, people were measuring urine. They were smelling it, they were dipping it, they were looking for the color change. That's been the hallmark stone of measuring ketosis, is the urine. Now, once you get fat adapted, your body's in that state of ketosis for several weeks or months, your body says, I'm getting pretty smart at this game. I'm actually going to hold on to those ketones. Then you stop spilling them over. But the spillover is so normal. It is the hallmark testing for everyone, either in natural ketosis or therapeutic ketosis when you're having exogenous ketones. And the reason your body spills it over is because it's just saying at a set point. Maybe your set point is at 3.0 or 5.0 or 4.4. It's just like excess water. If you're drinking excess water, your body spills it over. If your set point metabolically for ketones, I know I'm going on to keep seeing this question. If your set point is 3.0 millimoles for ketosis, or maybe yours is 4.2, your body's going to hold tight there and it's just going to spill out the extra one. So if you have excess fat to lose, it's still going to spill them over and get them out. So that can be a really positive thing. So Brittany is asking, how do I know when like the Keto Kick or other products will be available in other countries? The only way I know, is I found out when you know, is I actually turn my app on my phone. I turn on the notifications and I just keep checking my app. Notifications on and I check and I check and I check. Your UL will be set for your country and you'll get that notification just like I do. I don't have any advance warning as do the other people. So we just keep checking and listening. If you are a Circle champion or you're you're one of the upper promoters, if you're in the 1 million club, something like, anyway, you will get notifications. But stay tuned. Instagram, you'll get notifications. Your Pulse Prove It app, get notifications. Every time we get a release, you'll get notifications through our stories, through Facebook stories, Instagram stories, and our app. So just stay tuned there and plugged in, and you'll get the information when you get them. So I do see that Rachel Gabby has her iFast. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And Carol is done with her first iFast, and so is Denise. So hopefully you guys caught the live yesterday. We'll Coach Dustin, Coach Sarah. I know I'm going to leave somebody out. Rob and Chris, husband, I forgot. They did an amazing live yesterday going over the iFast and a round table. It was so much fun. Sharon's saying, how many packets of gnats should you drink a day? So 2 for optimal performance, and then you could have a pro pre or post workout. I drink a Keto Pro before bedtime. You could have a broth in the middle of the day or in the morning. Just make sure you drink plenty of water. Ketones do have a mild diuretic effect, which is very positive. It's not a negative, it's very positive because it helps pull water and toxins out of your body. So just make sure you drink plenty of water. But people who get the best benefits, who get the maximum benefits of ketones, drink 2 packets of ketones a day, and then either do a Keto Pro or a Keto Kreme or an MCT in addition to the 2 packages of NAT a day. And Diana's got her iFast. She got one for herself and her hubby. And I love it because I see Janet is tagging her friends, which is perfect. Yes, you can share this to your own Facebook page. This is for everyone to learn, everyone you care about to learn, everyone who wants better health in 2022, because there's still some days left. Every single day matters, that you can either choose good health or you can put in good health. So go for good health today. So with the Signal OS, Rachel's saying, can you mix the AM and PM Signal OS pills? I would not mix them because the AM has things like they have different adrenal adaptogens in the morning to help get your adrenal glands rise and shine or get you going. You would not want that happening at night. And then the PM pills have things like 5-HTP or precursors of serotonin, which help you go to sleep at night. So I would not want to mix those in the morning unless you work a swing shift. So you definitely want to take the AM in the morning and you definitely want to take the PM at night. You don't want to switch them up. So thank you for asking. That's a great question. I know that was our 1:30 bell, so I'm going to take a couple other questions here. So Lisa Wright says, I have a question. Is this a program that you start on and do for the rest of your life? So I'm not for sure what program she's starting. Maybe it's just drinking the ketones. So for me, I will drink the ketones the rest of my life. I'm an 80s gal. I was went to college and high school when we were told that fats were bad, fats will make you sick, and fats will make you fat. We do know through human physiology and biology that our brains are 70% fat. We see an increased rise of cardiovascular disease in women, and we also see a rise in Alzheimer's and dementia, heart disease, cancer. We see a very strong link between people who consumed a low-fat diet and those disease processes. So I know through science and through research that we need to have more ketones. We need to go back to the basics of science and actually fuel on ketones. There is no essential carbohydrate. Not to say you're not supposed to have any carbohydrates. However, we know that sugar is a leading cause of inflammation. Inflammation is a leading cause to many diseases. So for me, I want to be the best version of myself. I want to have the best brain function I can have until I leave this earth. I want to have the most amount of energy I can have. I have 4 young men, ages 20 to 28. Someday I'll be a grandma, hopefully in the next decade or so. I want to be the best version of myself mentally, physically, and I want to serve my community at the highest level. So I will continue to drink ketones so I have the best brain function, I have the most amount of energy, and I'm physically as strong as I can be with the body that I'm given. So I will drink them the rest of my life. Absolutely. I'll continue to drink the Keto Kreme because of the functional fat in it, because of the different types of collagen, the different types of MCT, and the Ceylon cinnamon and CMed. I will continue to drink the broth because of the hyaluronic acid and the type 2 collagen, which is amazing for gut health. Our gut is our second brain. Our gut has more more nerves than our spinal cord. So gut health is so important. And if you are not drinking the broth a few times a week, I would recommend you highly to add this in. It is one of the most best bang for your bucks. It is 45 calories. It's a great nightcap. It's great for the morning. I would definitely add this in any time of the day. And again, I love, for a nice treat, I love my Up. This is my special little treat I get. And the Keto Kreme, again, is something that is amazing for your hair, your skin, your eyes, your organs, your visceral organs. The collagen, we have 60 different types of collagen, 60 different types of collagen. 5 major collagen that make it the most abundant in our body. 4 of them are found in this Keto Kreme. 3 different types of MCT. C8 turns into additional ketones. C10 and then C12, which is anti-parasitic, antifungal, and antiviral, is in this. C-Med, which is anti-aging, is in this as well. Plus a patent blend, many patents on it, Ceylon cinnamon, which is, again, great for your immune system, great for blood sugar, great for digestion. I do a half a pack in my coffee and a half a pack in a tea in the afternoon. So yes, you can do 1 or 2 packs a day. I just watch my calorie intake a little bit, but I do 1 pack a day because I do other fats throughout the day, like my 143. So I hope you guys have had an amazing day. Don't forget to grab your 5-day iFast pack. There's still a few left. If I did not get your question answered today, I see Rosalie is asking about the MCT oil. Know that we have 5+ years past of these Wednesday lives. You simply just use the search bar or get back with the person who invited you to this page, your referrer, your sponsor. They can help you find any information that you need in our Prove It TV, our help center. Just use the search bar up above because we do timestamp all these. So if we didn't talk about thyroid health today, know that we probably talked about the last couple of weeks, or adrenal health, or something about the salt content. If you had questions about that, no, we already talked about that. You can find it in the help center. You can find it in the Prove It TV. You can find it in our Keto 101 series. Know that that's probably been talked about over the last few years. Just use the search bar and you can find it yourself. Again, my name is Dr. Heather Carton. I'm coming to you live from Kansas City. I am honored and privileged to be here with you on this very last live of 2022. I'll be with you here in 2023, knowing that Dr. Andy will be delivering her second baby in just a few weeks here. So I will be filling in for her on those weeks. I think she'll probably be here with you next week, and then it will be my turn as well. But again, have an amazing day. Keep on crushing it. You still have a few more days to make a difference in your own health and the people of the people around you. You can help them optimize their health as well. Have an amazing day. Turn your notifications on. Share this to your page through Messenger so that you never know who just might be watching who wants a little bit better health the last few days of 2022. Have an amazing day. I'm going to say cheers and keep on proving it. Bye-bye.